The Art Color Tapping Machine is the smallest and least expensive animation paper punch I've ever seen. Since there don't seem to be any in-depth reviews of this animation punch aside from a handful of eBay comments, I thought I'd make one myself. Having searched around for some time looking for an animation punch of my own, this one stood out to me for several reasons: its size, quality, and cost. First, its size. At 24 centimeters by 10 centimeters by 7 centimeters tall, this unit is significantly smaller than any other punch I've used. Whereas most punches I've found are the size of a small tabletop, this unit is the size of a regular paper punch. This thing wouldn't be much of a hassle to transport and doesn't take up much space on your desk at all. Next is the punch's quality. When I ordered this unit off eBay, it shipped in from Japan and I wasn't sure it would fit standard Acme pegs cleanly, but it does. The registration is tight and the punch goes cleanly through plenty of materials without giving rough or messy edges. I've used it to punch regular animation bond paper, watercolor paper, and yes, it even punches acetate cells. The construction of the punch is solid and looks like it'll work reliably for a long time. Now the cost. By no means is this unit cheap, but compared to the other ones I've found online, like the Studio Acme Punch by Chromacolor, retailed for about $1,540 Canadian, or the similar punch by Atom eShop for a cool $2,400 Canadian, this unit is easily the least expensive. You can find these punches listed on eBay, usually around the mid $300 range. This punch seems to come from a Japanese company called Art Color, but since I can't read Japanese, I haven't really looked into what else this company makes, and I haven't been able to find any real detail about them as a company. This thing isn't perfect though, and has a few points worth mentioning. First, this punch certainly isn't as heavy duty as the others I mentioned, and I probably wouldn't put more than 4 to 5 sheets into it at a time. This really isn't the caliber of punch you'd want to get if you have to outfit a studio. It also doesn't come with a bottom, so it tends to get confetti all over your table. Probably the biggest issue with this thing though, is that it comes with 2 different positioning brackets, and neither of them are the proper length for standard 8.5 by 11 paper. My solution to this was to measure the proper distance and draw it onto the longer bracket with permanent marker, and just put a piece of clear tape over it to make sure the ink doesn't rub off. You could also do some 3D printing to make your own bracket if you wanted to make something that registers even more cleanly. I'd say that if you're a hobbyist, a designer who likes drawing on paper, an experimental artist, or an animator who wants to work as classically as possible, the Art Color Tapping Machine is the best deal I've found. Thank you for watching, and I hope you found this review helpful.